We're here.
Okay, how are you?
Hanging in there. How you doing?
Good. Let me check everything here. Okay, I got one thing done. I'm charging up my phone as I'm talking because I just did a video.
Oh, that's fine.
I looked up like, oh no. So before we get started, I'm Cindy with Cindy Lifestyle and More. If you're new to our live right now, this is my sister Lisa, but we have our own channels. And mine is called Cindy Lifestyle and More. And I do beauty and skincare, and I do some vlogging. And of course, I do some live. And we also got Facebook friends. So Lisa, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm Lisa Wright. My channel is It's Lisa Wright, living out my semi-retired life, sharing my vlog online. And that's basically what I do. I'm running a Temecula, California series right now on my channel.
You are?
Yeah, I have a video coming up tonight.
Okay, so are you discussing about Temecula, about the environment and the history of Temecula, or just how you felt that you went there?
No, my journey, I'm just vlogging. Yesterday I posted how downtown, I bought wax melts at a Temecula shop. Today, I'm sharing a review and a walkthrough of the signature hotel that we stayed at.
Right.
Tomorrow, I'll be finishing up tonight, a winery. We went to Callaway Winery in Temecula.
You did that while you were there?
Yes. And then while Lance was rehearsing TED Talk, I went to a tasting, and hi Andy Mon, and had a tasting there, and I recorded that. Okay. And that pretty much concludes. I wanted to vlog my experience at TED Talk, but TED Talk said that there was no recording. The property is that's everything.
They're doing it.
They're doing everything. They own the whole thing. So I'm okay with that. I don't care.
Hi, Andy Mon TV 3. How are you? Welcome. Okay, so that's exciting. You're doing some vlogging. Basically, that's what you're doing, is doing some vlogging.
I love it.
Isn't that nice?
I absolutely adore it. And then we went to Disneyland last night. I did not vlog.
Was it last night that you went, or was it the other night?
The other night, yeah.
Okay, but no vlogging.
I didn't do any vlogging, no.
It's more like just relax with each other and talk and stuff. I just enjoy.
Yeah, the thing about Disneyland, and I think I've shared this before, I don't like to vlog my experience at Disneyland because it's a personal thing. For me, it's like, it's all about the joy that I have when I'm at Disneyland. So I just want to be present.
All right. All right. Well, we left off at 5 o'clock a few days ago, and I was trying to find out a little bit about these candles.
Oh, yes.
So the first thing, are these candles are like Scentsy candles? Is it something like that, or totally different?
They're not candles at all.
They're not.
All it is, it's a wax warmer that you can buy, and you just put the wax on the little plate. The light bulb warms up the wax, and then the scent from the wax gets into the air. So instead of having a flame, it's a flameless experience.
Right. And the reason why I'm asking is because everybody one time ago were buying Scentsy or something like that. Is it
called Scentsy? It's
Scentsy.
It's an MLM.
So what you have right now is called Scentsy.
No. What I have right now is private label, people who create their own wax melts. And what they do is they just sell them in their stores. So these are like somebody who created her own.
Right. Okay, so it's totally different. That's what I wanted to get into. Okay.
I didn't even know Scentsy existed.
As far as I don't know, I'm just saying that one time ago they used to exist.
They do to this day. They still exist.
Okay. And when they first came out, it went like boom.
Really? I didn't know anything about
seriously. When I was going around, I would go into salons, into their bathroom, and they would have candles, like a regular round candle,
Sure.
And then one day I looked, and it had that's why I'm asking, it had a ceramic, and then there was something inside, and I looked, and there was no candle. And I thought that was odd. And then almost everywhere I went had Scentsy.
Got it. Okay.
So I went into another account, And this hairdresser had boxes all around full of stuff for the customers to pick up.
So she was a distributor then of Scentsy.
Yes, but I was like, what are all these boxes? And it wasn't boxes for hair. It was boxes for Scentsy, whatever it is. And that's the last. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it's still out there. Yeah. But when it came out, firecrackers.
It just exploded.
Yes.
It's still very popular. I found out about it because I watch a lady who does anti-MLM videos. Mm-hmm. She used to be a distributor for a company called Monat, which is a shampoo company. Cindy just left the screen right now. She'll be back. Something happened. I don't know what happened. Oh, I think her phone probably died or something. So she was an anti-MLM content creator, and she used to be she was a distributor for Monat, which is a shampoo company. It's an MLM, multi-level marketing. And she just started creating content. What happened next is she then had this woman on her show the other day, and the lady's name her handle on YouTube is called Metallica Mom. And Metallica Mom talked about her journey with Scentsy and how she had just recently left Scentsy and how difficult it was to earn a wage selling wax melts through another company. Cindy, where'd you go? Devices are not connected. She disconnected her device. Hurry up and connect. So while Cindy's getting reconnected, there she is. Let me add you to the stage. Hello? Can we hear you? Yes, I can hear you. You're breathing hard. You look frustrated. Hello? We're here. Cindy, where did you go? See, Andy Mon remembers Scentsy too. Yeah, you're back. Okay, it's called, let me just write it down. The name is Scentsy. Scentsy. Here, let me put that on the screen. Yeah, we're talking about Scentsy right now. You're back. You're back, and you're still on Facebook, and you're still on your live channel. She's still back. Ay, ay, ay. I'm going to take her off the stage until she comes back. So remove her. Okay. So anyway, she was talking about she just left as a distributor from Scentsy. Okay. Now, I didn't even know Scentsy existed. Thank you, Andy. I didn't know Scentsy existed. I didn't know anything about wax melts, but I had been watching a few things from this anti-MLM person. So anyway, you guys know that I live. Is that you?
Yeah. Okay, I don't know what happened. Somebody called and I don't know. Okay,
no problem. No problem. So, I live in Southern California. I live in LA County, and we just had the big ass fires. And we've been experiencing fires here in LA for a while. I mean, the Malibu fires is in the triples. I've experienced like 3 or 4 Malibu fires. And that last one in Pacific Palisades, Pasadena, and all those places just was like devastating.
Right.
It freaking looked like a war zone. So, Cindy, yes, where did you go? They all want to know where you went. Okay, she had a call, came in, and it disconnected her. So that's when I got in. I just said, you know what? I don't do Scentsy. I'm not doing it. I'm just said, well, maybe the wax melts would be a nice alternative. So this is what a wax melt looks like.
And that's how they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they still are. Scentsy still sells. I hear that's really good product. I hear they have really cute wax melts. I don't know if I may go in there and buy one. I don't know. They say they have really cute wax melts. Yeah. But I'm just going to pop one in. This is honeysuckle. Jasmine and honeysuckle.
Do you have to order that online, or do you
Yeah.
have a local place to go to?
You can order it online or you can buy it locally. You can just go like into a candle shop, ask them if they have wax melts. Many of them actually do make their own. So I just put it in the little tray too. I just started last week. I didn't even know wax melts existed.
Right.
So there it goes. I bought a Target wax melt for $2.
Yes, they have Target, and Walmart has one too, I believe. That
I didn't like it.
They're not the same.
No. It is vastly different. I mean, this is all flaky. Doesn't really smell that bright.
More waxy.
$2, very waxy. This is more creamy, and you can feel the oils in your hand when you rub it, and it has a beautiful
And how
fragrance.
much is yours? $2, you said?
Okay, so this was at Target for $2.
Okay, for $2. Target's $2. Okay.
You get 6. I bought this 3 for $12.
Okay, so at the Target, I see 3. So you've used 3 since you bought it.
There's only 3, and yes, I've used 3.
Okay, and then the other one you have.
There's 8 in a pouch, and I just put 2 in.
Okay, so and they're $12.
It was 3 for $12. So let's just say it's $4
difference.
Each.
Right.
So $2 more.
Okay.
But look at how thick it is compared to the Target.
There's a difference. Yeah.
There is a difference.
Yeah.
I burned the lavender the other day. I couldn't get enough of it because I bought a lavender one. This one is called Blue Hawaiian, like the drink. I've never had a Blue Hawaiian.
They're so good. That's so sweet. Yes, you're right, Andy. $2 is a great reasonable price. But if you probably never tried the one that Lisa has, you probably will think it would smell good, right? Because you won't know the difference from Lisa's to the Target one.
True. Yeah. Right. Well, yeah.
Because they do sell.
They do.
The other one is you know the equivalent to both.
Now I do, because I'm sitting here and I'm comparing both.
Right.
Andy Mon says $2 is very reasonable. Yeah. I agree, but you don't know how old this has been, and you don't know like the quality. So he says Andy Mon thinks Target is the better value. Okay. That's better value, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you I've never had a Blue Hawaiian. You have.
Yes, I have.
You tell me your experience in Hawaii and how you love they have that Blue Hawaiian.
I had the Mai Tai, the Blue Hawaiian. I mean, it's like, we stayed at the Pacific Hotel or something like that, which was right across the street. Like we walked out of the hotel right to the beach. I mean, across the street was the beach.
That's really nice.
And when you walked in, all right. Okay. I'm not going to get emotional because, but, so we went in the hotel. I couldn't believe I was in Waikiki. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, because my husband granted my wish, I was like, I can't, how people go to Europe and they can't believe they're seeing Paris. I'm sure it's a different feeling, but I wanted to see Hawaii.
Yes.
For years. We're talking about in my teens, in my 20s. So when it happened, I was just like, so grateful.
Megan was already born.
Oh yeah. Megan was probably 7. Yeah. Megan was, she remembers it. And, it was just an emotional time, not emotional time of happiness.
Wow. Okay. You finally got to Waikiki.
Oh God. Do you know now people won't do that now, but we're talking about then. I got out of the plane and I actually kissed the ground.
When you got off the plane, you got off the plane?
Okay, the plane came down and then you go in the airport and it's Hawaii feeling. I mean, the moment you get out of the plane, it was just like, we are here. It's in August. I kissed, like we went out of the airport. I went, like that, like nothing bad. But I was just like, I couldn't believe it. The lady goes, I've never seen that. But someone took a photo of it because I was just so. Anyways,
That's awesome.
I was looking for the lay girls. Yeah. I just wanted the experience.
Did you go to a luau?
Oh, we did it all. We went to the Germain luau. Do you know
The
I still
family
have
luau?
one?
The
I think
famous,
I have one glass left.
the
'Cause
famous
we had
family
three.
luau.
We had 3 of them. I think we only have one left. I think. And then, but anyways, so we go to the hotel, and there it is, Hawaii Field, the bar. But they had a menu of the people that always are the tourists, and they had like maybe the top 10 6 drinks, and Mai Tai, Blue Hawaiian, I mean a daiquiri, like the ones that people buy. And that's the first thing we did. We put the suitcases. No, the guys took the suitcases, and the first thing they said, go sit inside in the bar, go have your drink. Megan had a Shirley Temple, a Hawaii Shirley Temple, and go relax. And you know what? That was the best advice. And it didn't matter if you drink or you don't drink. Go in there, relax.
Right.
Because the suitcase weren't going to be up in the room anyways. So we kind of like took the little tour of the hotel, sat down, and we saw where the concierge is. If you want to ask questions, just kind of like just experience it. That was the best advice, is to drink something and just like
soak it all in.
Yes.
And I love Hawaii, and I love like a lot of those places, like what you experience. I've never been to Oahu, by the way, which is where Waikiki
it's
is.
all the tourists. That's where the Pearl Harbor's at,
Yes.
Huhana Bay, the snow cones, the pineapple. But it's more of a party place, to be honest with you, and family things to do. It's calm, but it's like midnight and people are walking up and down Waikiki Beach. I mean, it's like boom, boom, boom. So what people usually do that I know of, they go to Oahu or the Big Island, Hawaii, wherever island. And then on the way home, they'll spend 3 days in Waikiki.
Okay.
To get some party, to get some atmosphere. The kids can go to the aquarium. They got an aquarium. They got a zoo. They got, they got a zoo. They've got the whole restaurants, so their kids, and if they have no children, then themselves can have some time. And everyone that I talk to say they'll go to another island, just veg, relax, but then they'll hit Waikiki on the way out, not on the way in, because they say they'd rather do it on the way out, and
it makes sense because the flights back to the US usually stop in Honolulu.
There you go.
They connect there. Most of them do.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they do airplane jumps to the other islands.
Island hopping. Yeah.
So people that live in Waikiki, they hop to another one, or they hop to them, and we saw it twice, and we were thinking of doing, before what happened to Greg, we were thinking of going to another island. We were really looking into it. And then we were going to do our 3 days, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Waikiki, and go to another place for like 4 nights or something like that, or do 3 nights somewhere else, 3 nights. But you know what happened. But yeah, we wanted to go see it. We wanted to go back to see it, because I still wanted.
What was the drink you had?
I had Blue Hawaiian. I had the Mai Tai. I had a daiquiri. I can't remember anymore.
You don't remember what the
Captain
first
Morgan.
drink you had? You had the Blue Hawaiian. Probably.
It was Blue Hawaiian was the very first one. And Blue Hawaiian is the popular one. Yeah.
Well, this has the whole pina colada, coconut. It has a lot. I've never had a Blue Hawaiian, so I don't know what's in it, but it smells like pina colada.
Yeah.
And a lot of coconut.
Oh, and Long Island iced teas are real popular too.
Are they?
Long Island iced tea are so good. It's like a tea. Just watch how many you drink. It's like,
I don't drink Long Island. I think I've had one my entire life, and it was okay, but it has too much in it.
It's got a lot,
Yeah.
if you ever watch them make it, you're like, oh my God. But my friends got, when I used to live in LA, that's what we used to drink is Long Island iced teas, kamikazes,
Very popular in your day
daiquiri. Yeah.
when you
Blue
guys would go out.
Hawaiians,
Yeah.
7-7s, Captain Morgans. Those are everyone from the 80s. That's what they drink now, unless they have a beer. And I don't like dark beers. I like blonde beers. I like the lighter beers.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And a wine's got to be a good wine because I get headaches from it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You got to be like, well, yeah, you live up there anyway. So you always have good wine around.
Yeah.
So this is already melting like butter. And it smells good.
That's good. That's good. Okay. So I'm so happy that you explain all that. Yeah, Andy, snow cones in Hawaii. I forgot what it's called, but they make homemade snow cones.
Hawaiian ice.
Yeah, Hawaiian ice. Yes.
Yep.
And then when you go to the pineapple factory, whatever you call that place,
you did that too.
We did the Dole thing. They don't do the pineapples there anymore. It's just now it's in a museum, but you can get a pineapple slushy on the way out and try it. And then of course when you go to McDonald's, everything's pineapple, pineapple. Yeah, what a great time. I still have my Shiraz, from my bathing suits. I got like 3 of them.
What I love about it is the tiki torches that are everywhere.
Yes. Yes.
When the hotels have the tiki torches lighting up at night, it makes it in the pool area.
Yes.
And then they have Hawaiian music, or they'll have regular music, and everything is open, and there's really like no going indoors there.
Well, like Duke's, it's like out there. You're right out in the sand almost. That's the atmosphere. That's what it's about. Yes. I had a good time. Yeah. Good memories.
And Megan hasn't been back to Hawaii either?
Mm-hmm. So it was in November last year. Greg says he wanted to go to Hawaii. And of course, Megan's looking it up, and she's looking up the cruise that goes to each island. And I'm like, what?
That's expensive.
Yeah. So then I said, well, we don't know if David would even have fun on a cruise. So why don't we just do a 3-day cruise to see if he doesn't get sick or if he likes I don't want to do that. I was like, oh, forget. Anyway, Greg's like, okay. It went from to take a flight there
to a cruise.
To a cruise. Yeah. Yes, I would like to go, but I'm not.
Lance has no desire to go on a cruise, and I've never been on a cruise. Never.
I love cruises, so
and
Greg
you
and
love
I loved them. Yeah, it's like a resort on a boat. It's just, I'm not a good flyer. I like my destination, but to get there, I'm not real good.
Okay.
It's not that the cruise is better too. It's an ocean liner, but I just feel like it's sitting on something.
Now you've done the Ensenada and cruises. You've done those.
7-day cruise, yeah.
Ooh, a 7-day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 3 days back, gone, and then you come back 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
I hear the food's really good too.
Yeah, the Royal Caribbean and Carnival, the food were both good, lavish. We had no complaints. The service is amazing. We never had a complaint, but we didn't cause any issues. We went to enjoy ourselves. Why were we there to, we there
cause problem? Yeah.
Yeah.
The drinking. Now you have to pay for your drinks on the boat?
Huh?
Do you have to pay for your drinks on the boat?
Yeah, that's separate. That's totally separate. Yeah. But we did get Megan. It's a little card. You can have much Coke you want. We got all that. But yeah. The drinks are separate. So. But yeah, we had a great time. But things probably have changed since Greg and I went. Things have changed, the name and the boats and stuff like that. So, yeah.
I would love to go on one. I told Lance, let's just do a 3-day.
I always say 3 days, 4 days max, because if you don't like it, then you're not there for 7 days. You're not there for 10 days. If you love it, then go longer. You know what I mean? The next time, that's how I see it.
one of our neighbors went on one of those river cruise things in Europe, like the
Oh, okay.
Cunard or
Yes.
something like that. They had a good time. And I still don't know if I don't know,
Yeah.
I don't know if I would do it. So.
Well, like I said, just take a little 3-day. If not, you'll never know.
And they're not that expensive either. You could
No.
probably get something for like $700.
Well, you notice when you go on a 3-day, the boat's big, but not as big as the 4-day. Then you go on the 4-day, the boat's bigger than the 7-day. Well, the 3-day, 4-day are the same ones. I'm sorry, I missaid it. But then you look at the 7-day, it's bigger. And Greg would say, "Yeah, because it's 7 days."
And I'm sure you're going to experience the great service, the good food.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
got them on both. You know what I mean? We felt we got our value, and we got a good service. And
I
good
really
meals.
am sad about the airlines now and how they perform their service. Like they don't give you meals.
Right.
They don't give you cocktails or drinks.
Not like they used to.
No.
They were so tentative to their people. They were like, "Do you need anything? Do you need a blanket? Do you need a pillow? Do you want some water? Do you want some coffee? Are you fine?" Or very, very sweet. Now, I love those days.
Yeah, I miss them.
I do too.
Yeah.
And I miss the days when you went through and the people that you're going with your luggage, your bags. "Hi, how are you doing? Have a wonderful time." Now it's like, get through. Just it's like we had a little experience at the airport in Hawaii. So we're coming home. And you know how like things start snowballing?
Okay.
Okay. So Greg and I checked our flight schedules and everything in our room, and we dropped off the car, and then the airport's not that far. Got to the airport, and we're waiting for the plane. This is during the Olympics during the time.
Mm-hmm.
No plane. They said the plane's going to be about a half an hour behind. The plane's going to be an hour behind because they're trying to fix something in LAX. All of a sudden, plane's not coming.
That sucks.
Okay.
So what happened?
Okay. So that happened. Something was wrong with the plane that they found out that it should not be flying.
So it took a mechanical.
Yeah. Right. All right. Before that, I just forgot to mention that. You know how and that's when they started like checking you and making sure that, if you have a certain amount, they're going to charge you. If you've got any liquids, they're going to throw them away. That's when all that was going on. Okay. So Greg and I were going through, and Megan beeped.
Okay.
Through. Okay. So Greg says, "Go back in, take off." Maybe it's her. No, Megan was about. Megan like 11. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So of course Megan starts panicking, and Greg goes, "It's okay. Don't just go back in." He goes, "It's probably something." It beeps again.
Okay.
Well, then they tell us to go on the site and go ahead. And Greg goes, "What are you talking about?
Why
are we going to leave our daughter here?" Told us to go. And Greg and I looked at each other. We were all, "Wait a minute. Did you really say that?" Greg goes, "No, we're not going anywhere." Mm-hmm. She's 11. You know what I mean? It's okay, which I can understand. And everybody else were shocked too, because one lady goes, "I can't believe they told you to
leave her."
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's why people started getting like, this is too much. Okay. So they got so she goes again, they take off her shoes, and then they did something else. I forgot her little headband. Anyways, finally, the thing didn't go off. But the terrified on her face was like, when she heard that, she lost it. So then they get mad at her.
Oh no.
It just started.
She's like, a little kid.
Right. And everyone's like, "Oh my God." And then now they're like, "Everyone be quiet. It's none of your," it was just like they were making it beyond. No,
because people were reacting to it. Yeah. The little kids scared.
This was before the plane. We found out about the plane. So finally they told the other people to go to this section here. Well, anyways, finally, when it got done, then they were like, "Okay, here you are. Go now." our baggage was all open, and it was like
You
everything
gotta
was
put
a
it all
wreck.
back together again.
Yeah, but they want us out of their way. You know what I'm saying? And then they got my luggage and they just threw it there, and they got her luggage and just threw it. It was like, are you kidding me?
And they ended up not finding anything.
Nothing.
Like, just
But
so
it was just
happened.
for half an hour. I
Pain in
would
the
probably
ass.
say it was a good 45 minutes to an hour.
Sure.
And then that's when Greg, and then of course they tell Greg, well, you don't get, a little bit voice with us. And Greg goes, no, you screwed up our luggage. Now you're like, get away.
And my 11-year-old is traumatized.
She's traumatized. I mean, like, she didn't want to fly after that. She just didn't want to go anywhere after that. It was just because the way it was handled, so stressful.
It's such a joke now. I'm serious, man.
But that's what I'm saying. After all that, so anyways, we get everything all packed up, put everything away, as best as I know how. We go in, and now we take it to the next person where they can, they take the luggage.
Sure.
All right. So then we go in, we have dinner, and then we're ready to get on the plane. The plane's late. The plane's 45 minutes late. The plane's an hour late. Well, the plane is running a little bit behind. It's because it's having some mechanical issues. Well, it turns around, the plane never left LAX, and they don't tell us that. Let's see, we got there about 7 or 8 o'clock. We find out 11 o'clock at night that it's not moving.
That's a 5-hour flight. And you've already been there.
Right. We've already been there since like 6 or 7, because remember that.
You've probably been there 8 hours.
Who wants to give up your seats?
Oh, God.
Greg goes, I am not giving my seat up, because first of all, he was already upset how it started. He's already upset that he already ate dinner. He's like, I'm not going to sit here drink all night. Yeah, I mean, it was like they didn't get there. We didn't leave. I think it was like 3 or 4 in the morning.
That early, yeah.
Everybody's like this. I mean, we were so tired. Megan wanted to go home. Megan did not want to wait. She just did not want to go through. Like Pastor Greg says, she's too scared right now to go through this again. So we go outside and it's warm.
Yeah.
So we go outside. Greg walks around. I didn't realize I fell asleep on a bench.
Uh-huh.
And Greg says, well, I'm going to go walk her around. So because she's getting cranky, she's tired. And there I am, look like a
homeless person
sleeping on the bench with a bag on. Greg's like, wake up. We were exhausted, I think people are walking by me, and so anyways, I got up, and then finally they say they got another plane.
Sure.
But they wanted to know if you want to give up seats, and some people did, but since what happened to Megan, that was not happening again.
No, it's time to go home.
The plane is overloaded, and it was the big one. It was like the huge, like, is this thing going to get off the ground? So you can hear the engines moving, you know what I mean? And I've never been in that big of a plane. I mean, like, I've been in
747.
Oh my God. I saw the plane from the front going up before we were going up. And I can feel like, I go, Greg, this plane's not going to go up.
It's going to go.
Yeah. And Greg goes, it's going to go. Just go to sleep. And Megan goes, can you give my mom some wines? Because I'm not going to do this with her tonight. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, it's 4 a.m. I get a glass of wine. The lady goes, as soon as we get up, I'm going to get your mom a wine.
Because that's what they did then those days.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there, and it was like 3 levels, like 3 or 4 levels. The first one, the second one, the third one. And we were in the back, I think it was. And Greg goes, this thing's huge. You know what I mean? And you can feel it just like, and I'm like, this thing's not going to get up. And all of a sudden you can see the front, and then we're behind it. And it's just like,
there's a lot of power in those big planes, 747s.
And then all of a sudden, it just
and
off.
Cynthia, they're bigger than that plane now.
There you go.
They're huge. They had to expand LAX runways to accommodate The
Okay.
300, 400 series, the 800. It was huge.
Well, remember that day you wanted to go to Findi? Was it Findi?
No, Tahiti.
No, you wanted to go somewhere. It was $6,000 per person to go.
Tahiti. It was
Tahiti.
Tahiti.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you mentioned this, right?
I remember.
And we're going to come and see you. That wings were almost to our car. I mean, it was, Greg goes, that thing's is massive. I mean, it was like, so Greg and I knew that they're bigger now. You know what I mean? It was, they're, so, and it's coming down low, and when we were in that one plane, and that one plane that we were in, not only goes to Hawaii, it went to Europe, it had all the, like, it was so roomy. Once they got to their level, I'm not kidding, we're like sitting there, and it's like the pilot just went, took off. You can feel it go.
But when those big planes, when you're in the air, it's smooth like butter.
That's what I'm saying. When it took off, it felt like it felt like a roller coaster. It just went, you know what I mean? It was just, you felt it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good fly.
Those luxury liners are beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And we got it we didn't have to pay for any extra, no, nothing. I mean, it was a nice ride. But the stewardess were so sweet. They got me a pillow. They got everybody blankets. Are you hungry? Because they knew how many people were waiting. Then we found out that the people that gave up their seats, Greg became friends with somebody in Hawaii, and he emailed Greg. The next day, they had to give up. They couldn't
a seat home again. They were stranded in Hawaii for 2 days.
Yes. And they were so mad because they could have done something, because they were trying to get ready again to get on the plane. They were supposed to get on the plane like the next day, like 10 or 11 o'clock.
Whole shit all over again.
And they went all over. So they had it, and they didn't give them a luxury hotel. Because they said they were going to pay for their hotel. Let's see. Okay. They were going to pay for their hotel that night, the first night, and get breakfast the next day at the airport. Okay. So the guy tells Greg in email that the hotel wasn't even that. It could have been like a Motel 6, just a hotel Holiday Inn or something. And it was like in downtown. It was like towards the airport. So it was like
an airport hotel.
Right.
Yeah.
Then they had breakfast at the airport, but it's only certain breakfasts. So it was like none of that was mentioned till after.
Okay. It's probably like a continental with toast, bagel, all that
exactly stuff. So then they wait, and they got delayed again. So the hotel that they stayed in got booked. So they had no room, so they had to find them another hotel, which was okay again. It sounded like it was kind of even worse, but and then of course they got the tram drops them off there and everything, picked them up, and they didn't leave till 3 o'clock the following, like the second day and didn't get breakfast, only lunch.
Dang. I mean, it's just all they did was just spend the rest of their holiday just waiting for transportation. Right. Oh, that's awful.
And the kids had to go back to school. Because I remember Megan came back. We did school shopping. Okay, so this is the other thing. And you can blame me for this, but I did it all the time. Megan goes, Mom, why do we go on vacation when I got to go to school in 2 days? I go, because it's cheaper. Because we went to Florida. I said, Megan goes, this is terrible, Mom. I'm shopping in Hawaii. I mean, like, we come back and Megan's like off for 2 days and got to go to school. When we went to Florida, she was off for 1 day and had to go to school the following. I'm like, but see, if you go in summer, the prices is all jacked up.
All the prices are up. When the kids go back to school.
Yeah. So Greg, we were going to go to Florida. And it was like $8,000. We're putting like dates in. with the tickets to Florida, everything, and it was down to $4,000. Like I think it was like 4,500. And then we did it with Hawaii.
You went to Walt Disney World.
Yeah, we did it all. We went to Walt Disney World.
Did you stay at a Walt Disney World hotel?
No,
or
we
did you
stayed in
Kissimmee, but
Kissimmee.
like at a
But
Hilton or
no, we just got a really nice hotel. You know, it was a friendly hotel, had the facilities it needed. You know, it wasn't a dump. It had laundry facilities, had a cute little restaurant. It had
shuttle to get you to the
shuttles
park?
to go, everything. Got our tickets there. Got all our tickets there, right down the street from SeaWorld, all the restaurants. So the only thing that it was like 15 minutes from Disney World.
Oh, that's not bad.
Which was nothing. Got on the freeway and went. We saw
You
everything.
had did you have a rental car?
We had a rental car. Yeah, we had a rental car. We went and saw Megan's godparents. We did it all.
Nice.
Went to Cocoa Beach. Yeah, it was worth it. But we saved almost $4,000 of the dates. I mean, like,
that's pretty good.
And then we did the same thing with Hawaii twice.
That's really good.
Yes. Is it hard? Was it little? It wasn't that hard on Megan. God, Megan's not like she's going to school. You know what I mean? But we did do the shopping in Florida. She loved Florida because the shopping was fun. And then Hawaii, they only had one big mall. And then, but it was good. They had all the stores that she needed. Susie's Casuals, Fashion Conspiracy. This is years ago, you know.
So she got everything she wanted. It just
Charlotte Ross and all.
She only had 1 day off, 1 or 2 days off before going to school.
That was it. What was she going to do those 2 days anyways? Just tell me, Mom, I need socks. Oh, Mom, I need underwear. Mom, I need to go buy hairpins. Didn't matter. That's cute. What we did. Yeah. So we did that. So that was fun.
So what else has been going on?
Let's see. I did a video today, but I'm editing it. So by the time it goes up, it won't match the day I'm supposed to. Let's see what else.
Do you post 24 hours ahead, like the following day? Do you schedule it to go out the next day?
I try to schedule it the next day, or if I can schedule it that day.
Oh, okay.
Because I just not really good making videos like two or three, because I talk and I show things, and it's not, you know, when I vlog, when I go places, it's so much easier.
It's fun. I enjoy vlogging.
It's so, but doing things here, doing the beauty and the hair, it takes time. It just does. And I'm too anal, you know. Like if I hear something in the back, I kind of delete that. I'm just, yeah. I try. I mean, some people say, Andy goes, cruises sounds fun. It is. I don't want it to be perfect, but I just don't like distraction after distraction. I feel like if you're in an amusement park, you're out for the day. What are you going to do? There's people. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
But here I try to not too much. And the dogs start barking, then I turn it off.
Yeah.
Things like that. And then it's amazing that when I start editing, how much I hear. Like, what's that? I'm like, where did that sound come from? It's because it picks everything up. You know, It starts to pick things up. So it'll pick things that I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And then you have to cut it out.
Then I got to cut it out. I am taking I've been saying this now. I want to take my car in next week. I'm picking up Megan at 6. What time is it? No, 6:20.
4:45.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
I can't see my time here. But anyways, just right now, I just been making videos, and I'm going to be honest, making videos every day is hard.
I noticed that.
I've been trying to do it every other day. If I do it every other day, it's easier. And I'll tell you what, I got to clean, you know, I got to do laundry. I still got to go to the store. I got to sit down, do my checking account. I still got to feed the dogs. I need to give myself a little exercise. You know, if I do them every day, I'm not getting anything done.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do it every other day,
at least you have a day of editing.
Right.
And then like you're not cramming and editing and videoing and things like
Right.
that. Yeah.
I'm 65. It's not that I can't do it. It's just I stress too much because I'm a mom, you know, and I got to make sure that the dogs are fed. I got to get my things, just personal life. So I got to have one day for me, and I may have to go to work.
Yeah.
You know, so I got to think of that. But one thing has helped now is when I get up early, you know, I'm flex. So that means I get up on Sunday morning and see if there's any hours available from 3 weeks from now.
Right.
Okay. All right. But for this week, I can still get up and check, and somebody may call out, or, you know, so at least I'm kind of ready now. And that's what I decided to do, because it's going to start getting Christmas. So I get up kind of, if I do a video in the morning, it's done. I can look and see if somebody called out, and I've gotten like 5 hours, or, you know, a few hours. And, it makes it kind of nice and make a few dollars for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yesterday, I thought we're Pacific time, not Easter time.
Eastern, yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I had an appointment at 12:30 Eastern time, which means it's 9:30 my time.
Oh no, for what though? For that company?
Yeah. So
Damn.
I sent it back. So we'll see. I'm just like, I didn't mean to. I was honest. I was like, I'm sitting there waiting at 12:30 my time, and I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm like, this is odd. And I looked, and I'm like,
12:30 Eastern time is 9:30 their time.
thank you.
That
Well,
sucks.
12:30 Eastern time, their time is 9:30 my time in California.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Right?
No.
I still got it wrong.
12:30 Eastern time for them is 9:30 your time.
That's what I just said. 9:30.
You showed up at 12:30 your
Well, that's
time,
what I'm
which
saying,
was already
after I
3:30 over
realized
there. Oh crap.
So when I saw 12:30, I'm waiting and waiting.
Shit.
And I said, that's 9:30 my time. I'm like, ugh.
This is Waterloo. Do you like Waterloo?
I've done that. It's expensive, that water. It's a little bit more expensive than this one.
Costco. It's on sale.
Oh, I don't go to Costco every day anymore. But how much is it?
Waterloo, $9.49 regularly. They took $2.70.
Oh, that's nice.
Off.
That's nice.
So it was like $6.50.
Okay, that's good. But you only get 8. Well, that's different. No, when you go to regular grocery stores, there's 8 in a box, in a
24 pack.
Right.
So go to Costco right now. It's on sale. You get $2.70. So that's a
good
really
one. You can taste it.
Buy.
I love my waters with flavor.
And Lance goes, how come we don't drink Waterloo? I go, because we drink it too fast. You want one, and then you want another and another. So
the only thing about these, and I did know this when I had my colonoscopy. Did you hear me?
I'm hearing you.
Okay. I said, when I had my colonoscopy, the doctors, after I wake up, the doctor says, do you drink a lot of water? Do you drink a lot of bubbly, like carbonated? And I'm like, no. He goes, you don't? You sure you don't? And Greg goes, she drinks this, like he said, sparkly water. He goes, that's carbonated. He goes, just cut down a little bit in carbonation. And I said, why? He goes, because it swells you up inside. It adds air. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry about that. So I'm like, really? I said, you know what? I go, honestly, there's days I told my doctor, I said, I'll put on some pants and I'm a little bloated and I don't know why. He goes,
it's the carbonation.
He said that. Yeah.
It tastes so good though. The water is good.
I told him. See, they don't like any of that stuff. They like just pure water. That's all they like. he goes, well, he goes, well, you can put strawberries in your water and stuff, or lemons. I go, I know. Then I said, well, then I have to cut the lemons. Like lazy.
I put lemon in this too, but I get the lemon stuff.
Yeah. But it's just funny.
Liquid.
He's like, you just have to cut a few slices. I go, I know, I'm spoiled. But he did say that though.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, I'll remember next time. And he said Coke too.
And for regular sodas and stuff.
Yeah.
I got the dish tabs, the Kirkland dish tabs now. I don't do remember
you don't
I
do
used
the
to
powder or the liquid no more. I don't
Cascade, the Cascade. I stopped doing it. It's too expensive.
I know.
So I got it. You get 146 dish tabs. I don't know why it's an odd number, weird number like that, for $11.99. Kirkland brand. And then I'm gonna try it. The Kirkland laundry detergent. It was on sale.
The pods?
No, the liquid. Bag? The liquid.
Oh, okay.
Same thing though. Same as the pods. Why? Do you like it?
Okay. I have them downstairs. So I just did an order on Amazon.
Okay.
So I needed some things. So because I go to the store and then I'm like, because Megan does everything online. And then I'm like, but I didn't get this, and then I'll order at the store. I didn't get that. So I was looking and I'm like, every time I order, and I write everything down. Okay, I'm out of softener. I'm out of this. And then I'll get something else. Okay. So I bought some stuff, went to the grocery store. I went to the Dollar Tree, got my paper plates. I did a Dollar Tree haul. Okay. And then we did some groceries, but I didn't go into the grocery store at Albertsons. I just ordered some stuff. And of course, I go look and we're almost out of laundry. So we had like 10 laundry Kirkland pods left. Mm-hmm. I got those in April.
Yes.
And there are 152 packets or pods.
Yes.
Okay. This is my third one that I've bought. It cleans everything. I mean, like my blacks are not light. This is not light. All my colors are not light. They're not fading. I mean, I should say, I'm saying the wrong word. They're not fading. So I go, okay, everybody. Oh, and when I clean my towels, they're not stiff.
Oh, nice. Yeah, nice and clean. So I felt like
the color. Yeah. So Greg and I, we used to do our empties. We showed the Kirkland. So it's a good laundry. So I told the Megan and David, I go, watch, if you're going to do a load, full loads, because right now we don't have enough laundry pods. And it says that it was going to be delivered on Thursday.
Okay.
Got delivered on Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
And I was so upset because I go, well, I need to buy some stuff before Thursday because I know we wouldn't have any pods left, any laundry pods. So I go online. I needed dog food anyways. I needed paper towels. No, I got the paper towel. Yeah, I got the paper towels. Or did I get the paper towels from Amazon? I don't know. I got Amazon toilet paper. I think I got Amazon paper towels. Megan needed a shirt. I got something for my cheeks. I got 3 boxes over there. Well, they all come at different times from Amazon. One comes on a Tuesday, one comes on a Wednesday, one comes on a Thursday. Okay. So the big one's not coming till Thursday. It said that the Kirkland pods were going to come in on Thursday.
And they came in on Tuesday.
And I just bought some other ones to hold me over. So I know. So now we have enough for 5 months probably.
It's not that big of a loss because it's such a good buy.
I know. So I got some Gain pods. I got Gain softener. I don't need the big softener because I just use a very little. And then I still have Kirkland sheets, dryer sheets.
Yes.
I got theirs.
Now I haven't bought theirs yet. You like it?
There's no smell to them. There's no static. They work great. It's just you're not going to have this luscious blueberries and boysenberries and lavender. It's just a top, like the way it used to be back in the days, you know. And I also like Kirkland's scents, you know, the little beads. You
Yeah,
put them
I
in
don't do those.
Yeah.
It's a great price right now. I'm glad we're talking about it because I couldn't pass it up.
Yeah.
It's normally sells for $17.60 and they have a $3.60 rebate on the liquid detergent that gives you like 150 loads.
Right.
And I was like, I'm getting this because normally we wash with Tide.
Is it the big square one that you have to unhook and go like that?
Yeah, you do have to tip it.
So that was the first one that I bought.
Did you like it?
It was too messy for us.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so some were not watching, you know what I'm saying? They got it on the side. So
see, I'm like you though. I clean it. I make sure it's wiped down.
Okay, but if I don't do the laundry all the time and they do their own laundry,
it gets messy.
Yeah. So that's why I bought the pods.
Got it.
And it works. Works fine.
Well, I'm going to try it out for the first time. I'm excited.
Yeah, I've been using it for a couple of years.
So you don't really buy any other laundry detergent. You did
Since I started.
You did have those senses though from another company.
Yes, I do. So I tried Downy. I tried. There was one from Downy, and they launched. And maybe it was defective. So the Downy launched this scents thing, and the beads weren't emulsifying in the water. It was like beads were left over, and you can see the white spots, and it's supposed to, you know, dissolve in water.
Yeah.
Then I got it again. It's called Essence or something like that. And the second time it worked.
Okay.
But the first time I tried them, I said it on my empties that we weren't happy with it because they weren't dissolving in water. And when I would open up the door and take all the clothes out, you would see some like on the ground, and you would see some on the, and I'm like they were hard. So maybe it was defective. So then I didn't want to use them anymore. And then I tried others. And then I tried the Kirkland one.
Yeah.
And I liked it. So then one day I was at the grocery store, and the ones that I did not like, they were on special again.
Okay.
And the second time they worked. You put them in, and then you put your laundry in, and you put your clothes in, and there was nothing on the bottom. But one of my subscribers, one of my friends that I call them my friends, she said she had a little issue with the one that I was talking about, that they were like sitting on the bottom. So maybe there was a bad batch when they first started. It was like they were launching it, you know, getting it out there. But then the one that I do like, and I have to admit, is Gain. Gain smells wonderful. But some people here use too much. I just use a little bit just to have the scent. Not, you know, it doesn't need to be perfumed.
And you know what I discovered, and I got all over Lance about it? He puts too much detergent in the wash.
Right. So then it's like hard. You could feel it.
But not, yes. And in addition to that, I go, you are taxing the washing machine because it has to pull out all of that soap.
Right.
And it cakes up in the system, in the machinery, and we don't get a clean cycle. And I'm you got to stop doing that.
Think of it this way. So what happens if you put what happens when you put dishwashing liquid in a dishwasher?
Yes.
Bubbles. Coming from everywhere. I mean, the poor dishwasher is like,
it's not good.
So you have to do 4 cycles
to get rid of it.
And
it gets hot and steamy every single time.
Oh my God. It was so bad. And I'm like, what's going on with my dish? Man goes, I think I used a dishwashing liquid.
No, like, never do that.
Oh, so that was like when we first moved in. So then Greg does.
I just
used. He goes, I just used it, huh?
He's getting a brownie.
Oh, okay. So he goes, I just used a little bit. There were suds everywhere.
Everywhere.
So I told him, leave everything inside and rinse them out because it's going to take a while. And you know what happened?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
When I took them out and I thought they were okay, they still had bubbles because when I put the coffee in, I'm like, so I had to rinse it out and really rinse it good.
That's what I told him. Don't put any more soap in there for the next 2 loads.
Because it's left behind.
It's in the drum.
Yeah.
It's going to come out in the water.
And you're soft on your rinse.
And now we're having problems. The hot water cycle's not working.
Oh, you want to hear this one?
Said we have to only do the cold water cycle now.
Oh my God. So Greg and I, our washing machine went out. I think I told you this years ago, but I didn't tell you this story. So we go to the laundromat.
Mm-hmm.
And we, people come in with, these, because they're field workers. They're, they got the dirt. Okay. They're putting in jeans after jeans after jeans, socks. I mean, just loading it pound. This big old machine.
Right.
You can put one that you get comforters in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's 10 pounds or something like that. So Greg is standing there and they put 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups, because they have to, because it's right. They're putting all these cups in, right? And it starts you closed it, hot, whatever.
They locked it.
They locked it. All of a sudden, okay, now it's starting, it's going through its cycle. And you can see little bubbles, all of a sudden there's
That's terrible.
Let me finish. I haven't finished.
I know, but I know it's coming.
The water was black.
Yeah.
It's I think they need to rewash that. I mean, it was there was so much dirt that no matter they use 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups, it took over the soap, the dirt.
Because those machines are set up to have just enough water.
Then one time, Greg and I, we were at the laundromat. Oh, this is when we owned our salon, and we would take the color towels and stuff because we didn't want to put it, in our washing machine. So we would go to the laundromat and just put it in a regular washing machine. We were looking at one of those big old laundry, and somebody's doing their washing, and no suds at all. It's just water. So they didn't even put enough in. It was one had so much bubbles everywhere, and then it turned into black. And one didn't have enough. I told Greg, I go, I don't think they know. And they got it all. They got the bleach for the white. They had then they had the white section for all their white chonies and white socks. But you can smell the bleach. I'm afraid I don't use bleach on my clothes because I just know I'm going to get bleach on something. And I had a friend. So they used to go, one of my friends she was my roommate, and her friend was roommates with somebody else. And to go do the laundry, it was a big chore. She would bring her hangers, she would have individual baskets, all the whites, all the colors, all the dark. Then the comforter, then the sheets. He says they were there 6 hours.
You might as well be doing it for other people.
So this is how it happened. So we go see him, and we see them coming back from the laundromat, and I'm each person had a basket. And that's when I said, there's a white, there's the colors, there's the black. And we all, because we told him, we go, how long you guys been at the laundromat? He goes, the laundromat? We go every 2 weeks. We're there for 6 hours. and fold completely right. You know what I mean? I mean, and you can smell it as it goes by us. The smell, fresh laundry, they all smell good. The whites were like snow. And that's when I go, I can smell the bleach. I guess because
You know what I've been using? Borax. I've been putting borax in there recently.
oh yeah, borax is an old time that mom had.
Yeah.
Grandma had too.
It's coming back again. Everybody's talking about it. That you put it in and it makes the white and it disinfects and it makes your laundry the drum.
Yeah.
It cleans the drum as well. It's like an all-purpose thing. People pour it on their weeds in the yard. Everybody's like, "Oh yeah."
Okay, but I'm going to tell you something. So we were living at our first house, Cherrywood.
Yes, the one in Cherrywood.
And I was trying to eliminate ants.
Uh-huh.
They love borax.
Okay. We're supposed to kill them.
Oh, didn't do that to mine. So
How
I
is
go
that?
out there and I thought because it was like I had little suds and I put it like by the door because I was having little issues with them, and everyone does. They have your moments. And I had a line everywhere.
Lined up.
And I was like, Greg goes, what the heck happened? He goes, it was the opposite. They love baking soda. Doesn't do anything for them. Doesn't hurt them. If it does, it doesn't hurt them while it's happening. And the borax, they were all over the walls. We were like, oh my God, they're taking over.
So the borax didn't work for you.
No. So I never tried borax again, and I won't, and I never use it again because I have my laundry inside the house, our washer and dryer.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing. They were all over our laundry room. Megan goes in there, starts screaming, we're infested with ants and this, and I'm like, there's no way. And there it was.
Lance hates ants. You should see him. He was like, those MFers.
Because they get like crazy. You know what I mean? Like the ants.
But you can see a cockroach and you're like, oh, I'm going to go grab it.
Yeah. Ants, he's like, ah. Oh my God. You should have saw them. They were all over the box. I mean, I was like,
hates them.
Yeah, oh my God. And you know what? They're just like going at it. It's like, it's weird. They're these little things, but they get, what do you call it? They get really.
We haven't seen ants in years.
Well, okay. So I had my dishwasher once.
Mm-hmm.
And I only had like a couple of things in there. You know what I mean? When I went to work, I get a phone call from Megan. Mom, there's ants all over the dishwasher. I go, what did you leave in there? Turn on the dishwasher.
Yeah, just turn the dishwasher on. There's disinfectant in there anyway.
It's going to be gone. So of course it stops from there. Now, of course but when they get everywhere, they're like on you. You're like, because you just that's when you notice it, when you're like, oh my God. So she's like, ah. And I go, well, first of all, turn on the dishwasher. Start from there. And make sure there's no dog water everywhere because I don't want them to get sick. Yeah. And then I told her, just wipe it down with, just get a warm washcloth, just wipe it down, and by the time I got home, they were gone. Mm-hmm. But can't leave anything. Just like one time they get in your car. Mm-hmm. So she had a candy wrapper and Greg left one time a Coke can inside my car. And she had ants everywhere in her car. And there was candy wrap, and they find there's the tree, here's the car, here's a tree outside, and they get coming from underneath, coming through the vents. I said, go to the car washer right now, get in there, kind of wipe it down. And that's what I say. If anything's in your car, go to the dishwasher, go to the car wash, because they'll be gone. And don't leave candy in the car.
Don't leave food in the car.
Don't leave anything. They find it.
100%.
And I know they're like the little Tanas.
And now that we have Bing Bong likes to catch the bugs.
Mm-hmm.
So we have, like, if we have a palm tree or we have fruit trees, guess what loves to come around? Those big palmetto roaches, the big ones, the huge ones. And when she sees them coming down
She's
the
waiting
fruit
for them.
tree, she's like waiting. And it comes down, she just pats it and it's dead. And what does she do? She walks in the house with it.
That's your gift.
And then she lets it go. And then she starts playing with it.
I remember my bathtub, my bathroom. They come in, so I know where they come from because I don't have any food in there. There's a bathroom, right? And they're always around the sink. They'll come in. Well, what they do is come in through the faucet and stuff. So I spray a little bit of ant spray, in there. So they're not as much anymore. And now it's going to be fall and winter. You won't see them anymore. But anyways, so I got little drops of water, and I saw this little ant. So he's walking around and he sees the water. And I think he was drinking water. I think he was drinking water. So then he goes back like this. And he's like walking. And then he goes over here. He checks it out. Nah, there's no food there. There's nothing. And he's like this. Like a car. And he's like doing that. And I'm not I just want to see what he was doing, And I didn't kill him. Because it was so cute. Because he's just like, okay, that's not a good spot. Then all of a sudden, he comes up on the side. And he's like crawling on my thing. And he goes one little section. Oh, that's lotion. Yeah. It's like, and I actually did this. So I put a little baking soda to see what happens. And he stood there and he's running to go tell the rest. He goes back, but I got him. I grabbed him and took him outside. So I know that's the little one that finds everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was the one that's going to go back.
That's the scout.
That's the scout. And I watched it. I was so amazed to see it actually happen because I was in there long enough. And I don't know why this intrigued me, because I saw him like walk, like he'll go to something and then he'll just back up and he'll just go and he would back up. And he kept doing that. And finally he came up. And he's like, walk, and there wasn't many ants. Maybe there was another one, But it was like, it was gone. And all of a sudden I had this little baking soda and I left it there. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden I can see him like leaving, like it was like going out like so fast that it was quick like that. And I got a tissue and I took him outside and said, okay, there you go. So I don't leave anything because that one would have brought a major one.
Well, I saw our first roach in the bathroom. It came up. I knew it came up from the drain. I told Lance, I just saw a roach. The first one in years.
It's been a while. Yeah,
it's been a long while. So I was like, I just saw the first one. And I haven't seen anything since. So I'm going to pour borax down the drain and see how that works.
Yeah. Just don't leave anything. Like I said, I had a problem with it, so it didn't kill the ants. It made it worse. What I used to do, I got birds.
Mm-hmm.
So I always would throw the bird seeds out in the backyard so the wild birds can have bird seeds, right? And you would see them in a long line,
mm-hmm.
Because they can see the bird seeds. And one day Greg goes, what kind of weeds are these? They were growing weeds. Like Greg goes, I've never seen weeds like this. And I didn't know. And so Greg's out there trying to get rid of these weeds. And then Greg goes, they're back. You know what I mean? Because I didn't throw the seeds out for a while. And then I thought, okay, well, maybe he got it controlled. So I'm throwing the seeds out there. And he goes, are you throwing bird seeds out there? I'm like, well, they're wild seeds. And he goes, yeah, but I think these seeds bring plants. So my cockatiel, he's got bird bird seeds, the parakeets. Oh, I can't see what that says. Is that Andy? Oh, it's Andy.
Oh yeah, he's just sending an emoji, but it's not coming through yet.
Oh, it probably will. Oh, it just did.
Okay.
So then, thank you, Andy. So I'm throwing my bird seeds out there. Greg goes, do not throw bird seeds out there, because I thought, well, they're like wild birds. They were like these weird plants that were just right in the area where I was throwing the seeds.
Got it.
So my cockatiel loves throwing things. Remember I say that in my, one of his bird seeds, if they're in the water and I don't catch it right away, they have like, it looks like it's growing, like they start to grow. And I'm like, what is that? And Greg goes, those are the seeds. It's growing. And I'm like, oh my God. And it's like a plant. You know how plants start? They come out of the seeds. It's kind of like that. It's weird. So of course I got to get his water, throw it out. But they don't say that on seeds, but I've actually seen it, that they start to grow. They're not, it's probably they're harmless because he's still alive. But yeah, they have, seeds are seeds, are living little things. I don't know what they make out of them, but I've seen the little things like little sprouts with water.
Got it.
That's what happened outside. When he would water, it would grow these, and it's not like they were growing flowers. They were just this weird thing, like an yeast. So I got a lot of memories of different things that happened in my life, Hawaii, the plane that got stuck, told Megan to stay, told us to leave. And then when we stayed at the Waikiki Beach Hotel the second time, Megan was probably about 13 or 14. Downstairs, you can see they have a big buffet breakfast downstairs between like 6 to 8 or something like that. And you go down there and get your coffee, your milk, your juice. And they look like McDonald's bags. You put everything in, you bring up your breakfast. So every morning was complimentary breakfast. Megan called the security office. We told her, look out the window, just say hi. We said, we're going to go get breakfast. You want to go with us? She goes, no, I want to sleep in. I go, okay, we're going to go downstairs and go get the breakfast. And she can look right out the window and see us. You can see everybody right there. Our name's being mentioned in security. And we're like, what's going on? Well, your daughter's saying that you left her. We go, we're told her that she can see us. He goes, how old is she? I go, she's 13. He goes, she can babysit. I go, hello.
My mom and dad.
Just called security. He thought, he goes, she's 13. I go, well, why don't you go knock on the door, go find out. If she had baby sisters, who's the one's going to watch them? 13-year-old calling on us. And she can open up the way. They're right there. We had a balcony. We had 2 seats. She could say, Mom and Dad, hi. Crazy. 13 years old on the Carnival cruise that we left her alone. We go, we're gonna go out. Do you want to go with us? She's the one that says no. You got a phone, just call us. We're just gonna 13. We went to the cruise in Hawaii the same year. Called security. Guy goes, you're 13 years old. She doesn't want to go, but she expects us to stay in. You know what I mean? It was like, I said, well, they have, and we even said the same thing. They have like the preteen club. They got the kids club. She didn't want to do that.
She called.
I said, we're right here. She knew how
you're
to go
on a boat. You're not going anywhere.
We're in the boat, on the boat. And we said, just call us. And we actually went out for about 15, 20 minutes, came back to see if she wanted to go. She didn't want to go. Okay, so we went back out, came back, and she called security. So it wasn't like we were just leaving her. We would go out for 20 minutes, come back. And then the guy goes, she's 13. Oh God, our lives.
Oh man. Oh well.
Good memories. Good memories.
Well,
Anyway.
you're gonna have to go pick up that.
I have to pick up the one that calls security on us. Now I have so my car is gonna get fixed, right? So I'm off at sometimes 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So you figure by the time you close the register, take the keys up, take the money up, clean up your little area, the counters of cosmetics that get like skincare and all that stuff. Maybe 8:10, I'm outside. I'm waiting out there. 8:15, 8:20. I'm on my way. No, you just left the house. But when it's me,
you got to be right there.
Yeah.
Lance did the same thing to me too. I was like, because one night he goes, "I'll pick you up," because for some reason he had to have my car. Oh, okay. I'm off work like at 9 o'clock.
Right.
Night.
You've had a hard
so
day's
I'm standing
work.
out there.
Waiting.
9 o'clock. I already clocked out. And I clocked out. I put my stuff away. I clock out, go outside. And I tell him I'm off at 9, right? I'm looking for the car. I don't see the car.
No
so
car.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm off. I'm just coming back. You're on your way. I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. You just left. You just left the house. Every time I'm around the corner, I'm passing the stop sign. I'm going to be there in a few minutes. The light just turned red. I hit okay.
So I do that now. The plane just landed. I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. I'll be right there.
I'll be right there. We're going to be okay.
Yes. I'm fine. It's just, I'm just waiting. You know what I mean? It's like,
Well, the plane just landed. Okay. It still has to get to the gate.
Yeah.
You still have to get off the plane, walk down the turn.
You're right. Yeah.
I'm supposed to be like.
Right. Because by the time you get there, he'll be walking outside.
The plane just landed. Okay. I'm on the freeway on my way.
But if it's you, I'm on my way.
Okay. Just like I changed the sign on the door. Recording, YouTube or TikTok. He comes in. But if it was me.
Yeah.
I'm recording. What are you doing in here? Oh, but he did. I had the sign on by mistake this morning. And he walked in. He goes, like I care you're recording. And I'm like, oh, but if it was me, you'd be like, no. I'm recording. Get out of this.
Recording in session.
No.
Filming. Right?
Yeah. Why are you in here?
I'm filming right now.
We had that you're acting like a diva talk today anyway. So, Lance, he acts like a diva. Like one time when he first started going live, he didn't know how to use the equipment. So I would come in and I would say, the audience can't hear you. I'm watching your live. They can't hear you. And what do you see? Like this face, like, oh, you don't understand. All in you can't hear him. He's like,
you're like, they can't hear you.
No, he's like,
this is going on.
I was like, okay, just keep going.
like someone go like this.
And he's having a tantrum. It's like, you know what? You're right. Everybody can hear you. Go. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Oh,
I mean, do you realize what if I never told you? You'd be sitting there for 45 minutes. Talking.
like that day when you were doing the
I had the dinner.
real side. I'm watching you and you're like, you're doing your weeding and stuff, and all of a sudden it flips and you're all
But it is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't need to hear, I can't believe it. I don't understand. I can't be doing this right. No, you're like everybody else.
right.
Everybody else experiences their first lives exactly like this. Something goes wrong.
Right. You don't know. But I'm trying to tell you, you're upside down.
So you're just back.
walking around. I'm trying to text you. It's not working. Bane's like, we're all trying to help you out. You're just all sideways, you know. I can't.
That's just the way life is. But then, you come back out and you go, oh, okay, and then you fix it. But I have to hear this. I can't believe this. There's nothing right. This is not. I don't need this right.
Just like when you were at the restaurant
and the thing boom. I don't
know what are you saying? And I thought it was my phone. I'm trying to put up my phone, and you're like.
But you know what? It just is what it is. Like, I just move on.
Well, you just shut it up. Eventually, you're like, no one's, Peyton, I don't think your volume's on, or he says something like that. And I'm going, she's not even reading anything.
So, and that's how I mean, and I just move on. I'm like, I don't worry about it. I don't care. But, Lance is just like, I can't believe it. This is supposed to be, yeah, it's supposed to be happening.
What about me leaving my microphone on?
Exactly.
First thing Megan goes, I hope she took it off.
Welcome to the show. That's just it.
Like,
welcome
I come
to the
back
show.
And you're just like, it's shocked.
That's what life is all about. You just
what are you going to do? It happens. Those are called bloopers.
And then still to this day, I tell them, I'm like, make sure you put your live on public. Right. When you go live, make sure you put it on public. Make sure you put it on public. And I'm like, what happened to your live? I didn't see it.
Private.
He's like, didn't have it. I'm like, you have to put it on public. But it takes the time. It takes learning. But you have to know the steps. But pay attention.
There was a YouTuber. She was laughing about it, but she was talking about it when she first started her YouTube channel. She goes, I used to get so upset, she says, because I would never get comments. And her husband says, did you turn on your comments? Because he's trying to watch it. He goes, your comments are turned off.
I had my comments turned off.
She's like, oh no, that's why she thought she was doing really bad. And you know what? I have seen some. I'm like gonna do a comment. I'm like, I can't say it. This is learn to show or something.
That's how it goes.
But you learn that, and I did the same thing when you told me. Did you turn your comment on? I'm like, what comment? What comment?
It just cracked me up because I was like, you're live and like nobody can hear you.
And he's really serious, right?
That he was serious, but I mean, here I am, like sitting there, and he's like looking at me, like,
just told you you're not no sound.
And I'm like, okay, now everybody's watching you have a total
conniptions. A conniption fit.
Like, okay. I walked out. I
Did
didn't
he
help
ever
you
get?
fix it. But I
Did
was
he
like, you
ever
didn't act
fix
like
it?
that. I'm just watching it.
Did he ever fix it?
I don't remember what happened that night. Yeah, he turned it, shut it down, he came back in. But I was like, you gonna act like that? I'm just walking out.
What about the one he invited and then she didn't turn on the camera?
Which one?
Did you say he had a live and he had a guest and didn't get recorded?
He had. That's the one where it didn't go live. I was like, you had a guest on your show, but the thing never like showed. Nobody saw it. He's like, yeah, I didn't put it on public, and I'm like, no, what? There were no comments.
Well,
Nobody
you
was
had
there.
it.
We
That's what I'm
talked
saying.
about. I said do StreamYard. I've told him 100 times, do StreamYard.
It's you have to like. It's hard for me too. You know, I'm like, I got this on. Okay, what's the next thing? I gotta get this on.
Because on StreamYard, if you schedule a live on YouTube, on the YouTube platform, you do have to jump through a few more steps to get your live on. But if you schedule it through StreamYard, it automatically goes live as soon as you click enter the live.
But they do have new stuff. I was like, oh God. One day you and I have to do like a dummy type because I couldn't believe how much new things. And you know me, I'll learn it, but I don't learn it today, like right now. You know, I just said, okay, I'm just gonna leave that part on. And
I know
not
what you
worry
mean.
about it. Because it was a lot to know. I don't even know where the comments went. I mean, I was like, what in the world?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not, you know, like when something gets changed and it's like 100 things, let me learn like 2.
I can only take, like I go live on YouTube vertical sometimes and I still have to figure it out. I still have to figure it out, you know, and work it out. But I like it.
When it's vertical, it's hard for me because I'm like so used to this way. I feel like I'm like this.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, so I have a Temecula, California series coming out. I've already done 2 videos. And one's coming up in about 15 minutes.
Oh, okay, because you got it on the schedule.
I schedule it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I did my first voiceover. I did my first voiceover. You know where like
I haven't done one of those yet.
I did my first one yesterday.
Is it easy?
It took me a little bit. I did kind of fumble, but I worked it out and I use iMovie and it went smoothly after that. You have to know the buttons to push.
Yeah. I'm just going to keep it the way it is. And, you know,
I've always wanted to do that. Like, okay, here it is. Here's my walk. Yep. I did it finally. So I figured it out. Anyway. Okay.
Well, we're going to be leaving now.
5:30. You're going to have to get ready to go pick her up.
Yes, I do. We want to say thank you for everyone who came to say hello. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for being here. And thank you to Facebook. We appreciate all of you. And we will see you in our next live. And that would be next Tuesday and Thursday, right? Yes. If anything pops up, we'll let you guys know. But it's always around 4 to 6.
All right.
4
take
to
care.
5:30. All right. All right.
Bye.
Everyone take care. Have a nice night.
I'll play the out.